Do you want to? We're doing a thank you.
Yeah, we're doing a thank you, a celebration. You know what? A couple weeks ago we did the What's in the Box, and last week we did the Two Truths and a Lie. And people really liked the What's in the Box, like the game style,
and the Two Truths and a Lie.
And in the last couple of days we realized, people really liked that because those videos are doing really well.
Okay, okay,
Watch
that's fair.
TV.
Why didn't I say watch TV?
Why didn't I say watch TV?
I know, sorry. I should have said watch our podcast. Would that have got us?
I mean, something in a bakery that he might call his wife.
That is correct.
This wonderful episode of TCL is sponsored by Mason Bennett John Cox Lawyers. Buying or selling your home is one of your largest financial decisions, so it's important to have a professional with you at all times. With over 30 years of experience, Patrick Bennett is your trusted advisor in residential, rural, cottage, and commercial real estate law. Patrick is thorough and efficient, offering his extensive knowledge in real estate. His hands-on approach provides you with the confidence that you have a well-rounded professional working for you. Contact Mason Bennett John Cox today.
Well, how you doing, kiddo?
Oh, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad at all. How about you?
Good. You got a lot of energy today.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's been a wild couple of days. I'll tell you what's happening. For all of our viewers here, lately, we've been sort of like on the trail to 500 subscribers. We call it the road to 1,000, but 500 was like the big milestone that was coming up.
I know.
And I had it in my head of like, okay, for that, we got to do something. Like, we're always gaining subscribers every week. So eventually we're going to hit it and we're going to have this big special episode.
Yeah.
And then something happened where we kind of got a lot of subscribers in a very short period of time.
Let's go back on our journey. I'm really glad that you started off with this, honey, because I mean, this going back to this journey, this started when, we did for the first time in 4 years, take a very small family vacation with my aunt and uncle and my cousins and it go back to probably our first or second episode if you guys kind of want to know how we sort of started on this journey of doing a mom and son crazy podcast as we call it, I guess. And I had already had the channel, which was mostly for my real estate videos and, tours and so forth. By no means was it a podcast. And there was I think we were just around the 300.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Somewhere around there. It was not much at all, but strictly just based so people could
purely business,
view the virtual tours on the listings.
Yeah.
And I started being committed quite a couple of years ago to YouTube and started realizing how amazing people are at being creators and this whole entity of showing life, real life. And we started that way. And to know when we first came out of the park, people were watching us, a lot of friends and family, of course, right?
Yeah.
And we started getting people commenting. But now, I would say in the last 4 or 5 days, maybe.
Yeah, maybe even less.
I'm like, oh my goodness, I had a vision, and I had the vision for you. That if we can reach 500, if we can reach 1,000, if we can reach X, it just ends up being something absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And in the last 48 hours, we've jumped, I guess, another, what was it? Was it 100 and something?
We've gotten at least 100 subscribers in the last 3 or 4 days.
And we've got somebody mic'd up here. I mean, our producer, director,
good
Dan.
Old producer Dan, yeah.
Instead of looking at Dan, I happen to notice I do that. I'm always looking at this way. I'm going to look at you because you can't see him. But Dan, could you give, as of right now, our total number that we are right now.
Subscriber count, we are at 575.
So we've gotten more today.
Yeah.
So this is what we're doing. Do you want to? We're doing a thank you.
Yeah, we're doing a thank you, a celebration. You know what? A couple weeks ago, we did the What's in the Box. And last week, we did the Two Truths and a Lie. And people really liked the What's in the Box, like the game style.
And the Two Truths and a Lie.
And in the last couple days, we realized, oh, people really liked that because those videos are doing really well. So we're going to continue with our game night, and in honor of our 500 subscribers, we are doing our own little special version of an all-time classic, Family Feud.
Sorry, let me correct you.
Oh.
It is not your standard Family Feud. It is your Family Feud with a twist.
With a twist, yes.
With a twist. What we're going to do is we're going to actually get 500 points in honor of reaching our first goal.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Even beyond our first goal, right? And so we're going to do 500 points.
First to 500 wins.
The twist is going to be that our producer director Dan is going to be our gracious Family Feud host.
Yep.
I mean, maybe we just call you Steve.
Steve Harvey, yep.
Hey?
We got him.
And then we've got a bang in. Whoever bangs in first is going to be the first one that's allowed to give the first answer.
Yep.
If one of us gives the number one answer, that person actually gets the entire points for that round.
Yep, that's it.
We're not going to go, otherwise we'd be here forever, to try to guess the top three. If you don't get the number one answer, it will then bounce back
and give
to
someone
the other
else
opponent
chance.
the chance to guess the number one answer.
Yep.
And then if they do, then they get the points.
Yep.
So, and then I think that we need everybody to watch to the very end.
Oh.
Because in honor of reaching our very first goal, because our first goal was 500,
Yep.
we do have a small giveaway.
Ooh, interesting.
So you got to watch to the end.
Yep.
All right. Other than that, everything's good. We're going to kick it off. We are a little competitive. Am I right?
Well, I'm sure everyone who's watched this show has realized that plenty of times by now.
Okay. So I don't know. Like, I'm afraid I'm going to hit your dad. I'm going to
We both have our hands like
destroy
this.
the table.
I'm about to bang. You're like, no.
Okay. All right. So we've got, Dan, how many questions?
All right, so we've
first
got
to
we've got a lot of questions here, but
Okay.
we're going first to 500 wins, first to 500 points. So let's do this Family Feud style. Give me Austin. Give me Tara.
All right. We spare
folks.
no expense here, as
Yes,
you
by
guys
the
can
way,
tell.
so cool.
I can't believe that we had the budget to hire Steve Harvey here today for this show. And I'm here, and
Okay.
we're doing Family Feud. We got Tara and Austin, and we're going to just come out swinging. And so we asked 100 people,
Okay.
All right.
100 people.
name a household chore that nobody likes to do. All right, Tara.
Clean the bathrooms.
Ding, 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 ding. And she gets the number one
That's
answer.
going to be my guess. Very good.
So just like that, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen,
I mean,
Tara,
it has to be that, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
just like that, Tara gathers up 45 points.
Oh, we are so close to giving you guys
Wow.
something free.
That's
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah. What else could it be, right?
Right.
Like, it has to be cleaning the bathroom.
That's it.
Do you want to try the second guess to see if you get it? Number chore.
Household chore that nobody likes to do. Austin, we'll take an answer from you.
Vacuuming?
Vacuuming is on there. It's number 3. So
Wow.
okay.
What was the number 2 one? I'm just
number
curious.
2 was washing dishes, and number 4 was
Washing
doing
dishes,
laundry.
okay.
Sorry,
Fair enough.
number 4 was what?
Doing laundry.
Okay.
All pretty good answers, honestly.
All right, but that's a good way to
do
start
them
it
every
off.
day. Okay.
Tara
All right.
gets the number one answer right away. First question, first guess. She gets the number one answer. She gets 45 points.
45 points, Austin.
We're trying to get to 500 though, so let's get to the question. The next question, we asked 100 people, what is a popular pizza topping? Oh, I'm giving it to Austin.
Pepperoni.
Ding, ding, ding. Pepperoni's that number one.
Of course,
answer.
it's pepperoni.
It's gotta be
Okay.
pepperoni.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Right?
Director, producer Dan,
Yep.
I do believe that on the game show, the people have to have one of their arms behind their back. So
Okay.
I'm not really sure if Austin should be disqualified.
No.
Right?
No. This is,
I appreciate the fast judgment there.
it's with a twist. So the twist is no arm behind the back.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. Moving on to the next question. Name something people do when they are bored. Austin.
Shoot, I gave it to him.
Read?
Read a book is on the list. It is not the number one answer, but it is on the list.
Okay.
Oh.
Tara
Okay.
gets a chance to steal. You got 10 seconds on the board.
10 now we have a timer?
There's always been a timer in Family Feud.
Okay, I didn't hear that the first question. Okay. What do you do when you're bored? What do you do when you're bored? The number one answer is talk on the phone.
Oh, Nope. Number one answer was watch TV. Number two answer, play video games. Number three, read a book. And number four is take a nap. So Austin gets that, and he gets
Okay.
a total of 15 points.
Okay. That's
Watch
fair.
TV. Oh,
Why
God,
didn't I
should-
say watch TV?
Why didn't I say watch TV?
I mean, guys,
Talk
you
on the
guys,
phone.
this podcast is on TV. Like,
Okay,
come on.
I know. Sorry, I should have said watch our podcast. Would that have got us?
I mean, my
Okay.
go-to is video games, and I didn't want to say that. So
Okay,
Well,
all right.
There we go. All right, next question. Name an occupation that begins with the letter J. Austin.
janitor.
Woo, he gets the number one answer. There we go, another one. Wow.
I paused. Okay.
Honestly,
good
that
boy.
was the only one I could think of.
So I'm at 45.
And
What's he
Austin
at?
is now at 127.
Because he got the number one answer for that.
That's right.
What were the other?
Oh,
ones
he got
for that?
62 points for that.
Oh,
And mine
so
was only 45 for the number one.
so
That's right.
everyone said janitor.
I see. So every different question
Has a different point
could
value.
have a different point value.
Correct.
Well, maybe if one told us that this was a point value, maybe I wouldn't have.
So what were some other J
Okay,
jobs there?
okay.
Because janitor was the only one I could think of.
Janitor was number one. Then we had judge, justice, jeweler, jockey, journalist, and juggler.
They were running out of steam by
Okay.
the end there.
Yeah.
All right.
They were really pulling at strings there. All right. So, all right. The next question we've got name something that might be brewing. Tara.
Coffee.
Ding, ding, ding. We got the number one answer. Coffee.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Honestly, my answer would have been beer.
Well, that was
Ooh.
that was the number two.
Okay.
This is fun.
All
yeah,
right.
it is.
So now we're at
Sorry. How
One-
many points was that worth?
So now we're at 127 to 82, and that was a total of 37 points that you got there.
Boy, that wasn't
coffee.
62 like yours, eh? Okay.
All right, on to the next one, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
We've got name the most useful body part that begins with the letter L. Austin.
Leg.
Ding, ding, ding. He gets that number one answer.
I can't believe we both
We
waited.
froze. We froze on that for some reason.
I'm going through head, eyes, nose.
I was doing the exact same
Leg.
thing. I was like, and when my brain got to leg, I'm like, wait, why didn't I start with that?
My head, I was going heads and shoulders, knees and toes, and I'm like, wait, there's no L.
Oh my gosh.
but
Oh my gosh.
I hate to tell you guys this, or I hate to tell you this anyways, Tara, that was worth 77 points.
For a leg?
For a leg.
What were the other answers?
Lips, lungs, and liver were the other. So Austin is now at 204 points, making his
Okay.
way to the halfway mark, and
Oh,
Tara is
okay.
at 82. Tara, you got to pick it up here.
All right. Okay. I'm super stressed right now.
I would be.
All right. Okay. Oh, listen to this guy.
All
here.
right. Hey,
Okay.
I'm supposed to be like Steve Harvey, right? So
Okay. All right.
he's always talking smack. All right. So on to the next one. Name something an athlete might break. All right. We got Tara.
Their leg.
Well, we'll go to the judges for this. I would say ding, ding, ding. Bone/body part.
What?
Okay. Yes.
That's
yes.
everything.
Well,
well-
it's an athlete might break. It doesn't have to be a bone. But number one answer was the bone.
Was
But for
bone.
example, a record,
Oh.
Oh.
bat, equipment, rules the law.
Okay, so I'm betting you got a lot of points for those.
You got 80 points
Yeah,
for that one.
yeah.
Okay,
Tara's
I'll
right
take
back
it.
in it, folks.
No way that wasn't number one.
Tara's
I'll take it.
right back in
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
So
I'm
now
ready.
we're at 204 to 162, and we're on to the next
You're
question.
still up there, kiddo.
Still up there.
Barely.
You're okay. Okay.
This could change things right here.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Ooh. Almost disqualified myself.
Name something associated with vampires. Oh, Austin's quick.
Blood.
That is up there. That is an answer, but it is not the number one answer. I'll tell you
One or the
something.
other.
I got it.
I will
think
tell
I
you
know what
something.
you do.
It is the number 2 answer.
Blood.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what
Yeah.
it has to be. The worst thing in the world
4,
to Tara Bayless.
2.
If the number one answer was not a bat, then all these people, they're wrong.
All right. Well, bat is on the list,
It wasn't the number one.
but it wasn't number
Really?
1.
But isn't that? Oh,
Do you want to hear what
Really?
number 1 answer? The number 1 answer was Twilight.
I would never have got that.
Right?
I would never.
I thought that was kind of
Okay.
funky.
Oh,
Okay.
because they come out at night.
I guess, yeah. So we
I
had
don't think
garlic,
that's why.
Okay, you know what? These questions.
Twilight, blood, garlic, bat, cape, Dracula, fangs, Halloween.
Dracula was that low?
Yeah.
I thought number 1 was going to be either bat or blood, so
thought
I
bat
just
for sure.
Okay.
went with blood.
So how many points
We
did
got 29 points there for Mr. Austin, and
You're
that brings
raking
them
it up.
up to 233.
Still below halfway.
All right, so
Okay,
we're
come
getting
on, guys.
somewhere.
We're doing this for you, all right? We need your comments below. Who do you think is going to win this game? Who do you think? We
Yeah.
want to put all the comments below as you're watching
Yep.
this.
Comment right now, say who you think is going to win, and then edit your comment to say whether you were right or wrong.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. This season is powered by Angelo's Butcher Shop. Welcome to Angelo's Butcher Shop. They are a family-owned and family-run business with a long and proud history in the food industry in Durham region. Angelo has been a butcher for over 25 years, is passionate about his trade, and loves serving his customers. They want your experience with them to be simple, and they're committed to quality. They carry a selection of fine, fresh, premium meats and welcome custom orders. Each order is cut fresh, carefully prepared, and hand-packed to your specification on the day of your scheduled pickup delivery. All of their products are vacuum sealed for freshness at no extra charge. Let them know how many people you're feeding, and they'll customize your order to fit your needs. Angelo's Butcher Shop thanks you, and they want you to eat well.
Also, guys, feel free to play along with us. So if I ask the question, type it right in the comments during the premiere here, and make sure that you guys put your answer, what you think it would be, and then if you were right, hey, comment them below there if you were right.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
All right, so let's get into the
Okay,
next
look at
question.
me, kiddo.
All right.
Ready? We got this.
This is kind of a funny one. Name something in a bakery a baker might call his wife. Oh, we got Tara up first. What she got? Something in a bakery a baker might call his wife.
I'm going for the number one.
Of course.
Sugar.
Sugar is on the list. It is not the number 1 answer.
So something in a bakery that he might call his wife.
That is correct.
His wife.
That's your answer?
That's
Yeah.
your answer?
And that is wrong.
What if they work together? You never know.
Here's what my next answer would have been.
Okay.
Does that mean I get the points then?
You
Is
get
that
the
number
points.
Oh, you get it.
two?
yeah.
Yay. I was going to say sweets.
Sweetie is up there.
Okay, but not number one. So
It's not
what
number
was
one.
I'm sorry everybody. I keep looking at Dan. I should be looking at you. What is our number one for that one?
The number 1 answer is honey buns.
I actually thought about honey, but not honey buns.
Honey buns. And then his oven, sweetie, cupcake, muffin, sugar,
Okay, I completely misinterpreted that
donut, and
question.
doughy. Wife was not on there.
I completely misinterpreted that question.
That's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's too bad.
I get what you're saying.
I
Like
got
they
the
were just in the
points.
bakery, so he's just calling her his wife.
Yeah.
I get it.
But, okay, yeah.
So you had said
Lovey-dovey
originally sugar.
Yeah,
Sugar,
your
I
answer
was
was sugar.
saying.
So
Yeah.
and you actually, I hate to tell you, but you only got 5 points for that.
Oh, that
Wow.
must have been way down on that
Must have been
list.
the bottom,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You know
Okay.
what? I'm going to take the 5 points.
I mean,
That's
hey,
it.
but
You
it's,
know what?
it's more than 0 points.
Because we're doing this so that we can give away something for our viewers.
Oh,
Right?
giving away the
That's
little...
why we're doing this game, man.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
On
I'll
to the
take
next
5.
one.
Yep.
So name something in a person's closet that only comes out on special occasions. Austin.
I should have got that.
Blindfold?
Name something in a person's closet that only comes out on special occasions, and you said blindfold?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what kind of special occasions you
Hey.
you.
Austin.
Okay, I don't know what kind of special occasion you're talking about, but that is
man,
wrong.
that's another channel.
Okay, Austin. Hey,
that's the nasty.
Now you guys know how Austin likes to party. So
All right. Okay. So this bounces back to me.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So can you please,
Repeat the
Mr.
question.
Harvey?
Name something in a person's closet that only comes out on special occasions.
I have the number 1 answer.
All right.
I feel like I've said this almost every time.
Every time, yeah.
I can tell you right now what it is. Dan, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Okay. It's a tuxedo.
And she nails it. Ding, ding, ding,
Hey.
ding, ding.
What?
That's fair. I
Okay.
mean, but who goes out in a tux without a blindfold? Come on. All right. Okay. So that was worth 35 points. Climbing it up.
So a lot of answers on that one, too, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
A lot of different ones.
Actually, not that many.
Like clothes
surprisingly.
it's clothes you've never
Yeah.
you don't wear much, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Austin's now at 233, and Tara's now at 202. So it's getting nice and close.
Slowly. Okay.
And this one could make a big difference. Let's see how we get. So name something you might see a commercial for during a baseball game. Tara.
I have the number 1 or the number 2. That's what I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think either could go. I'm going to say beer.
Beer is on the list. It is nor 1, nor is it 2. Austin has a
Austin.
chance to steal.
You can steal this.
Austin, name something you might see a commercial for during a baseball game.
Okay, I don't know what the proper word for this would be, but merchandise, like clothes, things like that. Sports clothes, things like that. I don't know.
Ding,
Like
ding, ding. We got
merchandise.
baseball equipment / jerseys.
Okay, yeah.
Is that number 1?
That is number 2.
Can I tell you what I think the number... Okay, I'm going old school.
Sure.
I'm going old school. My two guesses were clearly beer, because I
Right,
feel like...
yeah.
But then I'm like, baseball. They used to always associate peanuts with baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Was peanuts on there?
Peanuts was not on there.
Okay.
The
Number
number one
one.
answer was car or truck.
I mean, there's car commercials on everything.
Yep.
So
I wouldn't have guessed that.
baseball games, tickets, restaurants, medication, and then beer. Beer was last, which I feel that's a misrepresentation there. I don't understand that.
I feel like number 1 and number 2
Okay.
and the last one are both like, yeah, but there's car and beer commercials on everything.
But needless to say, Austin gets a good 26 points for his merchandise.
So that's not that much either, honestly.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That
But
was a little
you are
tough.
climbing. You are
All right.
climbing. So you're
259.
officially past that halfway point. Just like we're officially past the halfway point to our goal to 1,000 subscribers.
We're almost there, guys. We
Nice one,
need
Dan.
your help, right?
Nice and natural.
Okay, let's go. We
All
know
right,
where
on to the
keep
next
our-
one. We won't leave you hanging any longer. If your dog ran away, name something you'd be surprised he took with him.
Interesting
This is a
question.
funny question. If your dog ran away, name something you'd be surprised that he took with him. All right. We got Tara's going for her guess.
Yeah, this is a guess. If the dog ran away, he took with him his collar.
That is up there. All right. We got the number 2 answer.
Austin.
So it still leaves room for a steal for Austin.
That doesn't bode well for me. His favorite toy?
Oh,
Yeah, he did. That is on the list, but it is
That's not
down
higher.
on the list. Right?
all right. What was
Tara
the number
takes
one?
it with the leash collar, but the number 1 answer was the cat.
I mean, I guess I would be surprised if he took the cat with him.
Right?
Okay.
Fair enough, I guess.
But remember, this is what people have said when
Yes.
they've been surveyed.
These are
This
actual
doesn't
answers.
actually mean that
Yeah.
a dog takes a cat with
That's,
them when he
yeah,
goes.
just to be clear.
You know, that's what you have to remember.
Like, I guess
with
it's
this,
something
isn't
you
it?
would be surprised.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, so that was worth 17 points. Tara now climbing back up. Now she's at 219 to 259. Big Austin's got it.
We need a couple of big ones.
Yeah.
I wanna get to this
I feel
giveaway.
like they're actually getting tougher as
All
we
right.
go on.
Here's a good one, and it's worth a lot of points if you get that number 1 answer. Name a reason that someone might ride their bike to work. Austin.
Save money?
Okay, save gas. We'll give that to you. That's not the number 1 answer, but that is on the board. So name a reason that someone might ride their bike to work. Tara, for the steal.
The number 1 answer is they do not have a driver's license.
We will give that to you. No car. Driver's license, no car. They kind of go synonymous together.
Okay.
I'll give that to you.
Okay.
Just like save gas.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll take
Right,
it.
Same thing, right? So.
All right.
So no car. Tara gets a whopping 46 points for the number 1 answer.
Think
Yeah.
And that actually puts
that puts
her
you ahead.
right ahead with 265 to 259.
Less than 10 points.
Okay.
All right. Other
right.
reasons, ladies and gentlemen. So no car, exercise, save gas, and the environment. All right.
Okay.
So those are some good reasons.
Too bad
Fair
the
enough.
environment wasn't number 1.
You would think,
Yeah.
right? You would think. Okay.
You would
Okay.
hope.
Name a food dogs love just as much as humans do. Name a food dogs love just as much as humans do. Tara.
I'm going to go with meat with bones.
I think I'm going to need you to be a little bit more specific than that.
Steak.
Ding, ding, ding. She gets the number 1 answer.
All right.
Just because they had steak and then they had chicken. So I was like,
Nope, that's fair.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
fair.
steak is the number 1 answer, and that's worth 48 points.
Oh, Austin,
that's a good get for you.
I might be waving. I might be waving down at you right now.
See, as someone who
I'm
primarily
teasing.
deals with cats, all these dog questions aren't good for me.
Okay, all right. You're doing a great job, Mr. Harvey.
I appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, we are at 313 points to 259 points. And just to round that out, that last question, the answers were steak, chicken, bread, hamburger, and cheese. So interesting.
Fair enough.
Wonder if anybody else got one of those. Comment below if you got one of those. All right, on to the next question. Name something that shakes, rattles, and rolls. Shake, rattle, and roll.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
So there's this deafening silence right
Yeah.
now. Shake, rattle, and roll.
Okay, we got Tara. What do you got for us?
The number 1 answer, 100% sure. It's a baby rattle.
A rattle toy is number 2,
Oh.
but you were very close.
Shake, rattle, roll. Spray paint?
Yeah, ooh, that's a good answer, but it's not on the list.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's a good answer. All right, so Tara takes it with the second answer, and she gets 29 points added onto the score.
Still going,
That was
still going.
That was a close one.
What was the
then.
number 1 for that?
Number 1 was an old car.
Okay, I wouldn't have guessed
Okay.
that.
Then we
But I can understand the answer.
Sure.
Then we had a rattle toy. We had a rattlesnake. We had music, singers. We had dancing, dancing bod / booty. And then we had dice.
Oh, dice.
Shake, rattle.
Okay.
Roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
Yahtzee.
All right, guys. We're doing
Okay.
this for
Very
you.
broad spectrum of answers.
Let's go.
We are coming up to it, guys. It's about to,
we're-
round it out
You're
here.
getting up there.
Other than feet, name something that runs. Tara.
An engine.
Ooh, she got the second answer. Austin's got a chance to steal. Other than feet, name something that runs.
Water.
Oh.
Water is the number one answer.
Oh,
We get the first steal of the game. Let's go.
What? Smoked it.
It's actually kind of wild that we haven't stolen until
That was
now.
a first steal, and it was worth 37 points.
Okay.
Okay.
Brings them right back into this game, folks. We're at 342 to 296, and we're on to the next question. So, name a word that rhymes with election.
Well, I know where mom's met.
Okay. This is a G-rated.
Austin.
Direction.
Oh. Oh, that's
Direction is not on.
Are you serious?
And I don't understand why. it's
Okay,
not.
fair enough.
All right. Election for the steal.
I mean, do you want the number one answer or don't you? Is the real question here.
I want the points. So I'm going to say, but you might have to, for our algorithm, erection.
Erection it is, ladies and gentlemen, but that is the number 2 answer for the steal. The number 1 answer, by the way, everyone out there, you guys with your mind in the gutter, the number 1 answer was selection. Okay? Election,
So I guess I
selection,
don't get to steal that.
erection. No,
Okay.
because you had already guessed.
Oh, okay.
Oh, was it
Because
on
you
there?
because you already guessed, you don't get a second guess because it gets handed over. Because you guessed, what did you guess again? A direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't there.
And it wasn't there. So erection for the win. Okay. Yep. And that was
Shout out
worth
to our sponsors.
23 points.
23 for Tara. Okay.
23 for Tara, and we are itching our way to the finals here.
Mm,
All
you're
right,
running away
so
with this.
here's an interesting one, which I don't find would be that difficult for anyone. Name something with teeth. Oh, that was like a tie.
You got it before me.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
A human.
People is on there. It is not the number 1 answer. But it is the number 2 answer. So we need a big steal here from Mrs. Tara. Name something with teeth other than humans. Because you said people.
Well, you have no shortage of options.
So the number 2 answer was people.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't guess
So-
something that doesn't have teeth, it's a good guess.
So I'm going to go with the number 1 answer because I have to take it.
Of course.
The problem is I feel like I need to be specific. So I'm going to say right now, animals.
Animals it is. She
Okay.
gets the steal.
I know because there's different types of animals and some don't have teeth. Like, is it mammals?
Right. No, it's just animals.
Animals. Okay, that's fine. Tara for the win.
And that
Survey's rigged.
and that was worth 66 points.
Oh,
That was, I
even
think, the
more
most
than
points.
the J one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So now we're at 430 to 296. This one's starting to close
We're so close
in
to
here.
giving our win away. We're so close to saying it,
Yeah.
Austin. And let me tell you something. This isn't the first time we've played a lot of games together, and there's a little bit of steam coming out of your ears right now, my son. Okay? Because we are super competitive.
Oh, yeah, we are.
Do you want me to let you win? Oh, just kidding.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a shot right
I'm only
there.
teasing you, honey.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Austin is not happy, but hopefully he
Not
will be
happy.
after this
He's
answer.
not happy.
All right, next question. Name something a husband might find all over the bed that makes him suspect his wife is having an affair with a baker.
With a baker?
Oh, Tara.
I'll say sugar?
Sugar's on the list, but it is not number 1. Name
Baking
something.
questions.
Name something a husband might find all over the bed that makes him suspect his wife is having an affair with a baker?
Okay. I don't know if it's covered by sugar, but chocolate?
Ooh.
It's not on there, is it?
It could go under icing frosting. I'll give it that, but it still doesn't beat sugar.
Okay.
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 What were the answers?
The number one answer was flour.
Oh, for Pete's sakes, I would never have said
And
that.
then there's baked goods crumbs, sugar,
okay.
icing frosting, dough, and yeast. So a quick 10 points there for Tara.
Okay, all
Okay.
right. Well, yeah,
And we're
again,
moving on.
survey says.
That's
I mean,
right.
I guess if that's
This
the
isn't-
question, people
this-
have to say something.
Okay.
That was a weird question, but
All right. We're
Okay.
almost there, kiddos.
All right.
So we can announce our contest.
Yeah.
Okay.
all right. A little bit of an inappropriate question, but we're going to go with it because there's no swearing. Name another word people say for rear end. Tara.
That would be ass.
We'll give you arse because arse is on there. but
Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's the number 2 answer.
2. Okay.
So rear end. Instead of calling it rear end, what would you call it? And
But
there we go. That's the number one
Number
answer.
one?
Number 1 answer is butt.
But okay.
Buttocks as well. It's part of that. So that's
love that they put arse on it clearly to censor it. It's like, oh yeah, you're arse.
that was worth a whopping 54 points.
Okay, much needed.
Much needed 54 points.
Much needed.
Rising to the top.
So
okay.
we also had arse, backside, derriere, bottom, and hind.
Oh,
Fair enough, yeah.
Hind? Not hindy?
Hind, like
Okay.
hind. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this one has a potential point value for the number 1 answer of 89 points. So Tara could win the game, or Austin could really get himself back in this game.
Hold on.
All
Let me
right.
uncross my legs here.
Okay, I'm not
Okay.
sure. Okay, all right.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, name an activity that's easier to do when it's windy. Tara,
I have the number 1 answer, Dan. I have it.
I've never heard you say that before.
Dan, the number 1 answer is flying a kite.
You are correct for today's
There we go.
winner in
There we
Family Feud
Okay.
Oh, he was letting that build.
Woo, the suspense.
with a whopping 530 points. Tara
Oh, that
comes in.
flew you over.
Almost
Like a
as
kite.
much of our subscribers as of today.
That's true.
It actually is.
mean, it was meant to be.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, congratulations.
Well, congratulations to you on the success so far of this incredible podcast, right? So guess what we're doing?
Oh, what are we doing?
We're giving it back.
How so?
We're giving it back. So what we've got to do, everybody, is we want to say thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts, don't we, kid?
Of course.
On the fact that you're taking a chance on us. You have liked, you have shared, and you have subscribed. So what we need everybody to do is we need you to recommend this podcast to a friend,
Of course.
get them to watch, get them to like, put a comment in any of our videos, and we're going to do a giveaway of
$100.
Amazon gift certificate. We've already given away one,
Oh, yeah, of course.
and we want to do it again. As I'm just so grateful.
Well, it's
I'm
a thank you to
so
everyone who's
grateful.
supported us so far, you know? Like, we say it all the time, but we mean it. We couldn't have gotten this far without any of you supporting us. So, again, this is just our way of throwing it back to you guys for helping us get here.
Right.
And hopefully, as we keep going and we keep growing.
You know, all we're doing is we're just trying to put a smile on everybody's face.
Yep.
We are simply laughing through life with a mom and her son.
Indeed. Thank you all so much for watching this little Family Feud game. And remember, life's crazy. We can't change that, but we can talk about it.
See you next time.
All right. Take care.